Well, good morning, our beloveds. We appear to be on a roll right now because she's liked our last few messages and hasn't deleted them and actually feels like we're doing a pretty good job. So, hey, if we can please her, we're doing okay. But in all seriousness, she's beginning to see the tide go out again in her life, which is a good thing. Because when the tide goes out, you finally get to see everything that has been hidden up to now that hurts your feet when you walk in the shallow waters, that you cannot avoid because you do not know where to find them. And now she is walking on that same part or prospect of the beach because she can now see what she's navigating through. And being psychic or intuitive or a medium or just having that inner knowing is a wonderful guidance system because it helps you to avoid the pitfalls and the potholes and the pokey things. Now, it doesn't mean that her life is filled with bliss and ease in the traditional sense. But what she is learning is how to navigate the difficult moments, recognizing that they are all, and we mean all, there to teach her something about herself and where her limited beliefs still lie and why. And this is the greatest gift of becoming an intuitive, because you can see your foibles and your mistakes and allow others to make the choices that they see as best for them, but knowing when to walk away and also when to stick around. Some people do trigger you and teach you some harder lessons about yourself, but sometimes, sometimes, those lessons are easier taught with a kind person than with an asshole. So when you have conflict with someone, when you have troubles with someone, when you have frustrations and irritations with someone, who would you rather learn this lesson with? A kind human being who is flawed like you, or an asshole who only wants to control you, manipulate you, and tell you that you're not good enough? It's not those difficult moments that matter. It's how you come together after. Are you acknowledging your pain and your suffering and your harm and your differential basis? Or are you not? What comes after is as important as what comes during. Do you feel safe after? You may not feel heard or seen yet, but do you feel safe? If so, then that is a safer person to practice your growth with. And for them, honestly, hopefully, if you're safe, for them to practice their growth with. It is not about winning or losing, because you can never win or lose. All you can do is learn. And are you learning with someone who makes you feel safe, who allows you to speak up and allows you to grow into yourself without leaving? Now, that does not mean it's perfect by any means, but it's a better way to grow into you rather than being with an asshole or simply being all by yourself where no one is there to challenge you, and you do truly begin to believe that you are perfect and that you have no growth left within you because you avoid all conflict. Finding you in this journey of life called Never Ever Again is also here to teach you that, well, maybe I can grow a little more with someone else rather than stumbling alone and finding no mirror to show me and share with me where my own inner growth still lies. It's a difficult journey when you overthink it, but pretty simple when you just live life and enjoy the moment as much as you can. Our another is growing so much and is finding nicer people to play with in the sandbox. They don't kick sand in her face. They don't pinch her. They don't choke her. They don't hold her down, nor do they try to smother her voice. They just simply say, I don't like what you're saying and how you're saying it. And that in itself is an amazing feat for somebody who allowed people to repeatedly kick her down and smother her voice and her points of inspiration. Finding yourself is more better, as some of you like to say, with someone who is kind in pointing out where your areas of growth have occurred and where they still lie. Finding acceptance in your own journey is sometimes the best gift, the most best gift that you can give yourself. And finding some laughter in this fucking journey called life is the most important thing that you can do. Live more, laugh less, and explore your anus.